So this is a special video because April is Testicular Cancer Awareness Month, and I'm making this video to hopefully, inspire some young men out there to take responsibility of their testicular health. And I'm going to share an embarrassing story with you guys, one that I've never shared before, and ideally it won't be in vain. I'll share this story and you'll be like, that took balls. You know what? I have balls. I should go check up on my balls. So this story takes place a couple years back, a lot of years back actually. I was out on a date with this girl that I started seeing, and I really liked her. I had a thing for her, and we had never really gone out. We interacted a couple times, but now we were finally out, and things were going great. We had drinks, we were getting drinks together, and it was going well. And we were both a little tipsy, and making out and stuff like that. And eventually she was like, hey, let's go back to my place, because she lived nearby where we were. And I was like, oh, that's great, sex. And so we headed back to her place, got in a cab, and when we got there, we started hooking up on the couch right away, like really making out, really going at it. And I hadn't broke the seal yet. I just had not gone to the bathroom yet. So I was like, where's the bathroom? Got to take a quick break. And she's like, it's in the bedroom. And you know what? Let's go to the bedroom anyways. And I was like, here we go. Now it's locked down. So we get up, we go to the bedroom, and the bathroom's in there. There's weird people over there. Let's walk back this way. So I go inside the bathroom and I start to piss. And I'm kind of like, daydreaming, I guess, just thinking about, sex, I'm gonna get it. And I snap out of it when I feel like warm liquid running down my shin. That's when I look down and I see that my belt had kind of flapped in front of my dick head, and the piss was ricocheting onto my shirt and down my legs and on my jeans. And it's kind of like, you don't think like, oh, just stop peeing or point it properly. You kind of like, grab it and you're like, whoa, I'm an idiot. And so I got it all over myself, covered in piss. Now I don't, I'm a young guy, I don't want to ruin my sex chances, so quick thinking, I take some water, splash it on my shins, I get naked, and I walk out into her bedroom butt naked. We weren't naked, by the way, before that. We were both dressed. So for me to walk out butt naked was a little weird. And it was terrible because her roommate was in there with her. And her roommate and her look at me. Her roommate and her look at me, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm wasted, I'm like, oh, this is my move. I'm covering my junk now. And her roommate walks right by me, and I'm like, what the hell? She walks right by me and goes into the bathroom, and my heart just kind of sinks. And I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, oh, the other bathroom's broken, so my roommate uses this bathroom. And as she's saying that, her roommate comes out with my clothes. She's like, oh, here are your clothes. And as she's giving them to me, she's like, they smell like piss. And she realizes they're wet. She's like, why am I wet? Why are your clothes covered in piss? She drops to the floor, and I didn't have quick thinking there. I was like, oh, an accident. And her friend's on the bed like, what the fuck is wrong? Are you serious? Is it actually covered in piss? You're joking. They're getting up, they're smelling it. I'm standing there, my dick is soft and little at this point, and I'm like, and they're like, you're disgusting. You're disgusting. And I felt disgusting. I felt like an idiot. And I was wasted. I put my clothes on and I walked home. And I realized it's not truly a walk of shame unless you're covered in your own piss. Never shared that story with anyone before. I chose to share it with you guys. And like I said, it's hopefully to inspire some young men out there to be responsible about their testicular health. Support Testicular Cancer Awareness Month by sharing this content. Use the hashtag #ItTakesBalls. And if you want, you can create your own video where you share an embarrassing story. And if you share it, use the hashtag #ItTakesBalls. And if you want even more, go to ittakesballs.ca where you can watch other people's embarrassing stories and you can donate. All right, guys. Don't make me sharing this embarrassing story be in vain, please. All right. Shoot!